everyone. Shocking the increasingly competitive global entertainment industry, BTS's Jungkook has once again proven himself as an unparalleled icon. This time, Jungkook is once again making history with Calvin Klein in a campaign that is touted as the most daring and most successful in the brand's history. Not only did it break sales and engagement records on social media, but it also became a hot topic among ARMY around the world. However, behind the glittering glare of the camera and the studio lights, there was a deeper story that had just been revealed through a text message from Taehyung. It all started when Calvin Klein announced Jungkook's return as a global ambassador for the Spring/Summer 2026 collection. Not just an ordinary contract, this time Jungkook was directly involved in the creative process, from concept selection to photo shoots in iconic locations. The result? Stunning visuals, where Jungkook performs in a masculine style while still maintaining his trademark softness. Black and white photos that highlight his athletic bodyline, mysterious sharp eyes, and a thin smile that made millions of hearts melt instantly exploded on the internet. Within hours of the campaign's release, the hashtag Jungkook Calvin Klein 2026 occupied the #1 trending topic across platforms. Sales of collections featuring Jungkook rose by 340% in just the first 48 hours. Calvin Klein itself admits that this collaboration has been one of the most successful in more than 10 years. Jungkook is not only a model, he is a muse who is able to revive the spirit of the brand that had been dim in the digital era. Many asked, what is the secret behind Jungkook's success this time? The answer turns out to be simple: authenticity. Jungkook doesn't just pose. He brings the essence of himself that has always been known as the golden magne, all-round, dedicated, and always giving his best. Behind the scenes, he reportedly rehearsed for hours to get the perfect angle, even discussing the lighting and background music that would be used in the campaign video. The result is content that feels very Jungkook, energetic, sensual, yet elegant. While the world was still busy discussing Jungkook's record-breaking visual, a message from Taehyung emerged and instantly changed the narrative. Through Weverse, Taehyung wrote a short but meaningful message: Hyung always says, if it's Jungkook, it must be amazing. Today I saw it again. I am very proud. Keep making history, Jungkookie. We're all behind you. The message immediately went viral. ARMY knows very well how close Jungkook and Taehyung's relationship is. The two members, who are often said to have unreadable chemistry, have again shown sincere support. Many speculated that Taehyung had already seen the results of the campaign long before the official release. Some even dug deeper, discovering that Taehyung had visited the set secretly to give Jungkook a direct encouragement. Taehyung's message revealed everything. Behind Jungkook's image of looking tough and independent in front of the camera, there is a family that is always supportive. BTS is not just a group, they are brothers who lift each other up. As Jungkook creates history alone under the spotlight of the world, Taehyung reminds everyone that success is built together. The simple words, "We're all behind you," serve as a reminder that even though each member is going through a solo chapter, their bond remains intact. Not stopping there, Jungkook himself responded to Taehyung's message with a heart emoji and candid photo behind the campaign screen. In the photo, he looks tired but happy, holding a cup of coffee with the words "V Hyung" written on his glass. That small moment immediately became a topic of conversation. Many saw it as proof of how Taehyung has always been one of the first people Jungkook looks for when celebrating or in need of support. This Calvin Klein campaign also marks Jungkook's evolution as an artist. No longer just a singer or dancer, she is now more comfortable exploring the world of fashion and branding. His ability to adapt to various concepts has made many big brands scramble to work with him. But Jungkook remains true to the values he holds. He once said in an interview that he wanted to be an inspiration for young people to dare to pursue their dreams without fear of failure. Behind all these achievements, there is a story of struggle that is rarely seen by the public. The preparation of this campaign took months. Jungkook has to balance between his solo schedule, vocal rehearsals, and other personal projects. A source close to him said that he barely slept for a whole week during the main shoot session. But his enthusiasm never went out. Every time he gets tired, he remembers messages from other members, including Taehyung, who is always ready to listen to his confessions in the middle of the night. The reaction from the international community has also been extraordinary. In America, Europe, and Asia, new and old fans alike are amazed. Many say that Jungkook has succeeded in bringing Calvin Klein's image to be fresher, younger, and more inclusive. Even some fashion critics who are usually skeptical admit that Jungkook's selection was a brilliant move. Meanwhile, Taehyung with his short message managed to touch the hearts of millions of people. Not only support between members, but also a message that someone's success is a mutual success. In an industry that often promotes fierce competition, BTS has once again shown that their brotherhood is the greatest strength. Jungkook himself seems to be getting more mature. In every interview related to this campaign, he always took the time to thank the entire team, family, and of course the army. "Without you, I wouldn't have gotten here," he said once. Those words are not trivial. Jungkook knows very well the long journey that has been gone since his debut to become one of the biggest names in the world. Now, with a new history that has been created with Calvin Klein, Jungkook is ready to go even further. And behind every step, there is Taehyung and the other members who have always been a silent force. Taehyung's simple message reminds us all that behind the glitter of the stage and the glare of the camera, there is a story of genuine and lasting friendship. This moment is not just Jungkook or Calvin Klein's victory. This is proof that when talent meets hard work and is supported by the right people, the results can exceed all expectations. Jungkook recreates history, Taehyung reveals everything through a short but meaningful message. And the army, as always, will continue to watch and support their journey with love. Calvin Klein's 2026 campaign also marks a significant evolution in Jungkook's career as an artist. She is no longer just an energetic singer, dancer, or stage performer. Now she is more comfortable and mature in exploring the world of fashion, branding, and global cultural influences. His ability to adapt to various creative concepts has made many big brands from various industries scramble to work with him. However, Jungkook remains true to his values. In various interviews, he often said that he wants to be an inspiration for young people around the world to dare to pursue dreams, work hard, and not be afraid to fail. This message feels very relevant to Calvin Klein's campaign that emphasizes freedom of expression and self-confidence. Jungkook has to balance between a hectic solo schedule, vocal workouts for upcoming music projects, physical workouts to keep his body in shape, and commitments with Calvin Klein. Jungkook barely sleeps more than 4 hours a day. He goes back and forth between studios, gyms, and meeting rooms. However, his enthusiasm never went out. Whenever he feels tired or in doubt, he remembers messages of support from other members, including Taehyung, who is always ready to listen to his vents in the middle of the night via video calls or private chats. The reaction from the international community has also been remarkably diverse and enthusiastic. In the United States, the campaign immediately dominated the conversation among fashion influencers and celebrities. Some Hollywood artists even posted photos of themselves wearing Jungkook's edition of Calvin Klein collection with appreciative captions. Thank you for watching until the end, Taehyung Forever fans. If you also think Jungkook and Taehyung truly delivered an amazing performance, don't forget to support this video by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Let us know in the comments which performance moment from the Face era gave you the most goosebumps. See you in the next video.